Hello, babies. Welcome to a 42 show. We're coming up. We have a contest winner announcement. And get your checkbook ready because what you won is my bar tab for the month. We'll send you the address.
Nice. Oh, no one can afford that.
No, but we do have an actual winner with something that's, I don't think it's better than that, but you might. So we'll see how it goes.
It's a sharp stick in the eye is a better prize than your bar tab.
So let's see. Where are we starting here?
Where do you want?
Well, I don't
Me or
even.
you?
I don't. Yeah. Well, no. You're up, and Asia, Africa. I mean.
Yeah, well, in the words of in India, in the words of Elton John, we're going to be talking about the crocodile cock, because in South Africa, a heart-stopping incident unfolded at Crocodile Creek theme park, sending shockwaves through the crowd of tourists. A seasoned handler found himself in a perilous situation when he prodded a massive 15-foot Nile crocodile, I'm sure that would help, with a stick during a demonstration. It what seemed like a routine act quickly turned into a nightmare as the croc lunged, sinking its teeth dangerously close into the
Who could have seen that
groin.
coming? I'm just saying. I mean,
yeah, just dangle them in his mouth. Why don't you? Yeah, so panic screams filled the air as the handler grappled with the crocodile, desperately calling for assistance. Adding to the chaos, another smaller crocodile decided to join in. In a moment captured on video, the handler managed to break free, narrowly escaping a potentially catastrophic injury. Yeah. Nom nom nom.
holy.
The article did say he was a seasoned handler. What was seasoned with? Salt, pepper, gravy.
No doubt, because he has no self-preservation skills whatsoever. He might as well just baste up in barbecue sauce and jump in.
Yes. Do not rub peanut butter on your cock when you're just about to go and handle crocodiles.
Yeah, strawberry jam. They don't like preservatives. Trust me.
Apparently, the injured handler was rushed to Victoria Hospital for treatment. While the severity of his wounds remained uncertain, can't count to two. Experts emphasized the sheer power of the crocodile's bite, highlighting that the outcome could have been far more tragic.
Oh, yeah. If this guy's got the balls to step up to a couple alligators like that,
well, he did.
He'd love the cougar that lives around the corner from me. Trust me.
Yeah, he did have the balls.
Yeah, exactly.
Once upon a time. Yeah. But authorities at the park officials expressed alarm over the incident, citing protocol violations that jeopardized the handler's safety. It was revealed that proper safety measures were not in place during the demonstration, raising questions about the park's procedures. Well, what do they mean by proper safety measures? Don't get in the pen with the crocodiles. That's probably the first safety, procedure. Don't prod it with a stick.
It's a simple matter of numbers. Okay, this is how I see it. If it has more teeth than you, stay the fuck away.
Most things have got more teeth than me. I know worms have got more teeth than me.
Yeah, those evil little. So the moral of this story is, be careful what you get paid to do. I hope he gets paid. Like, he's not just an idiot, right? Yeah, it was actually a job, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Balls of steel. Of steel.
Bite it back. Bite it in the bollocks back.
Yeah. So, yeah, we've been covering some AI stuff quite a bit, right? Because there's quite a bit of craziness wrapping up around it really quickly. And, it's not always just the code for AI that steps it up quicker and quicker, but the hardware that runs it. And Nvidia, they're number one with these chips that power AI. They've just come out with their brand new one, this Blackwell architecture. It's massive compared to their last one. It does massive amounts of computation. I'm not going to go into the all yada yada yada, but they're showing you here the comparison. The CUDA cores, see the top row there. The CUDA cores are what does the real thinking for this crap. And in the B200, nobody's quite sure yet, so they just put a whole lot. But there is some speculation here, so let me switch over to the next tab. The GPU, the card itself, the thing that plugs into your server, is going to be looking at 30 or 40,000 a piece because it has multiple of these chips that are going to be worth at least $6,000 to make.
Wow.
Yeah. And this is why Nvidia in the last few years has skyrocketed from a company that made like GPUs and, you know, they made the processor for the Nintendo Switch and a few things like that. But they weren't exactly a top 5 company. But as soon as this AI stuff really took off, they're right up there now. They're in the top 3 or top 4. It's crazy. And this is going to solidify that even more.
I bet you there's some PC gamers out there just want to have that GPU installed, even though it's not using any of it.
Yeah. Linus Tech Tips will drop it on the floor and then try to install it coming up soon, right? But yeah, so over the next little while, the hardware's already jumped. So they have a lot of room now to improve the code without bogging down the system. So we're going to see this jump and jump and jump. We're not even close to seeing what this is where it's going to go. Not even close. I just hope they do it right.
Of course they can do it right. Of course they won't do it right.
Yeah, that's probably more accurate.
Yeah, so on to our next story.
Yeah, I got a good...
Just gold. Yeah, lots of gold. In the depths of the English Channel lies a mystery shrouded in centuries-old tales of wealth and tragedy. The Merchant Royal, a legendary 17th century English ship, vanished beneath the waves in 1641, taking with it a fabled fortune of £4 billion in treasure.
That's adjusted.
I think that's weight. That's not pounds. That's weight. Despite relentless efforts spanning generations, the wreck has never been found. Now, a UK company named Multi-Beam Services embarks on a mission to find the El Dorado of the seas.
Yeah,
armed with
good name for it. That was awesome.
Yeah, it's armed with unmanned underwater vessels and state-of-the-art sonar equipment. They aim to scour a vast 200 square mile area off the coast of Cornwall throughout 2024. Not if I get there first. Nigel Hodge, the company's leader, underscores the deeper significance of their endeavor, stressing the importance of preserving any found treasures as invaluable heritage artifacts. And he is quick to dismiss notions of a mere gold rush. But the task ahead is pretty daunting because, there's countless shipwrecks.
They got to deter people so nobody can get in on their action, right? I mean, no. It's just for archaeological sake. We don't expect to find anything.
Yes. Well, I think it's been done in several movies, isn't it? like the Deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be interesting. Yeah, I don't know what to do with it. Yeah.
I like stories like that. Things that unearth history. I'm not too much into modern history, but I like the older stuff where I can't really relate to it that well, like, the time and place they lived in. That's what I like. It'd be amazing to see some cool old stuff dug up, though.
Yeah.
Gold. Yeah. So, we a couple of years back, we were talking and laughing about Hertz Rent-A-Car during the whole pandemic. We're just in chaos, almost bankrupt, right? I mean, go figure. Nobody's going anywhere. So they got this new dude in, Steven Scher. He stepped in 2020, and he was the guy who went massive all in on electric vehicles. And if you recall, we just reported recently that Hertz has now backtracked on that, and they're selling off like 20,000 of these electric vehicles because they're way too expensive to maintain and stuff. And it made no sense. It was a bad move. So this dude is bowing out now after 2 years, and he's gone as the CEO. And the interesting thing about this is not so much that some idiot who gets paid way too much just to think he's clever, because obviously he screwed the pooch on this one, but it's down here. Oh, excuse me, in the article here where Consumer Reports survey found that EVs from the 21 to 23 model years are significantly less reliable than their gas-powered the cousins, a whopping 80% less reliable. You got to figure this now. BMW, Audi, Mercedes, and a few of these higher end automakers have for years been putting out cars that are basically designed to explode at like 100,000 miles. They got all this plastic crap in the cooling systems and all. Like, I could go on and on. I love this kind of engineering talk, but for EVs
to be the bombs they put underneath it as well.
Yeah. They're small, but they really work well. But with all that crap going on, and Kias and whatnot just being able to be stolen because you breathe on the mirror and so on, for EVs to be even lower on the list is kind of shocking, because automobiles cost a freaking lot of money these days, and they seem to suck. Right?
Yeah.
They're talking in here. There's talk about how the newer EVs have severe issues with like quality control, panel gaps, and so on and so forth. That's a little bit of a slam at Tesla, because they're notorious for that. Their engineering tolerances are not Japanese. But this flood that we did, this rush and all this spending so much money on charging stations to try to get people from one big city to another and whatnot, it's turning out that the plug-in hybrid was probably the better idea, and leave the electric cars just to the inner city little, people that don't leave the city and stuff and whatnot. Like you Brits tried with that Gee Whiz piece of garbage. It was probably the right idea. It's just a piece of garbage, right? Yeah.
You see, it's kind of interesting, because it seems to be like there's going to be a generation of cars coming out that are very, very expensive to buy, but with very, very little resale value a few years down the line.
Yeah. That's exactly what we're going to be seeing. It's really bad for the early adopters, because they paid a lot to help the R&D that's now going to go into other vehicles, and they have something that depreciated like a stone. Like, that kind of sucks to be a part of. But I don't mean to pick on it, because there are a lot of cases that EVs are great. It's just it's never was going to be a solution for everybody. It's just kind of wrong.
Yeah. Not a lot I can say about that. It's just not too good at the minute.
Yeah, it's not working out, but we'll see, because there's always going to be a round 2 and a round 3. So let's see how it goes, right? This one's interesting as it pertains to sustainability and whatnot, right? This was a great choice to go right after that one I had. Yeah.
It's sort of like a bit of a shift, as it were, a bit old-timey-wimey. And it really kind of like, it sinks itself into my little seaman heart, But yeah, in an initiative to reduce fuel consumption and cut emissions, a cargo ship named Pyxis Ocean embarked on a journey equipped with state-of-the-art wind wing sails developed by Bar Technologies. These innovative sails proved remarkable fuel savings during a 6 month period. Sorry, let me put my teeth back in. Under the ownership of Mitsubishi, the Pyxis, I don't know how you're supposed to say that, Pyxis or Pyxis, stupid spelling.
Yeah.
It was set sail with 2 towering wind wings set in August 2023, traversing the vast expanses of the Atlantic, Indian, and Pacific Oceans.
I've seen this. Now that the thing finally came up for me, because reasons, it looks like they took the idea of the hard sail from like America's Cup vessels and stuff and applied it to this instead, right?
Yeah,
but it's very like, it looks like if you know what I'm talking about, Adrian Newey from Formula One designed that. Like, that's some serious aerodynamics going on.
It's very clever. I still prefer old timey sails, but even so, it's very, very clever. I mean, the vessel achieved a staggering 11-ton reduction in daily fuel consumptions.
Holy
11
shit!
tons a day. Yeah, that's incredible. With projections suggesting that half of all new ships could incorporate the wind propulsion by 2025. The thing is, also, it's not particularly new, and it's kind of like sad it's taken this long to get onto these big ships. But standing at an impressive height of 37.5 meters. The wind wing sails dominate the ship's skyline while occupying minimal space within its cargo holds. And it's fully automated, streamlining the process, requiring minimal intervention from the crew to harness the additional power of the sails. So no splicing the main brace. Up the main brace. Our landlubbers. Yeah, I want a bit more of that,
That was good.
Probably a damn good crow's nest at the top, though.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, and that is an unbelievably long ship. So when you do the math and kind of, spin the sail, twist it around, and like that thing is freaking tall, man. It must be light so that it doesn't turn it into a weeble wobble, right?
Yeah, I can't imagine what it's like when things get really, really stormy. I don't know how that works, but
how do you fold that thing in?
I don't know. You don't wrap it up.
Yeah.
Bring it down quick.
Yeah,
incredible. I'll tell you one thing, though. It's going to piss off the flat earthers because those ships are going to take a little longer to dip behind the horizon.
Oh, yeah. You could really watch that thing, right? Yeah. And if you get caught in a tornado, you hear the captain over the thing. Okay, batten down crew because we might land on Mars with this one.
Yeah, you could swing him out, make it fly. Ooh.
Yeah, it's cool though. I really like that kind of idea. So you remember we talked about that AI release of you could just type in a few words and it made the video. Remember that thing with the space people and stuff that was really, really well done? Yeah. Now Google has just released theirs. It's called Vlogger, and look at the example they give. And this girl, supposedly in the advertising, uploads a photo and then types out a script, and then Google animates her talking. Done. So if that's the case, if they haven't built in some serious safeguards, you're going to see Will Smith advertising anal-ease very soon.
On this channel.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing it.
Oh, yes. I wonder if James Earl Jones's voice will go along with Fist It.
And this is, and this is Will's Fist It. Here, I'll do it with the, and this is Will's Fist It. Oh, that could be funny. So, yeah, and it's just another, like, I didn't want to dwell on this one because there's not a lot to say. It's just another one of these services where you can simply type something in and have it start animating. I mean, it's the dream of everybody who ever drew their own little characters and wanted to animate little cartoons and stuff, right? This is unbelievable if you look at it from that point of view and not from the point of view of trying to screw people over.
Could be very cool. Could be it could mean we could have a new host on the show.
Well, it could mean that I could lay down and get some rest and this show would go on, right?
Don't tell anybody. I'm not even here.
Yeah. We have a shout out to do. Left-handed Jedi is giving out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Shills memberships. Thank you, Left-handed Jedi. That is really cool. Awesome. Thank you so much. Here, we can get the hearts out even. Come on.
No, don't forget to give the PO box so they know where to send us cake.
Yeah. Oh, here, I'm going to show you guys something real quick, and then we're going to do the announcement of our winner. So now, the whole reason, you see how it's all kind of like cut corners and hexagons and stuff. The reason we did that was some of our bigger shows like Ukraine Update on Saturday. You never know how many people you're going to have on the show or whatnot. So watch this now. I've got the greatest way to change between the different people on. Watch this. See, then there's 3. Then there's 4. Then there's 5.
Stop showing
Then
off.
there's 6. Right? And I can have it all set up ahead of time and it works awesome. I had to show everybody. Why not?
Well, we'll find out how awesome it works when you start using it.
Oh, it'll fall apart until I fix it and get it right,
Anyway, what's the other announcement you got then?
We've got a winner to the St. Patrick's Day contest. So the person who gets my bar tab for the month is N Hill.
And Hill, welcome to my bar tab. Well done.
No, but N Hill won. So you did whatever people do on St. Patrick's Day while drunk better than everybody else. Congratulations.
Yes. What was that? Not be an Irish person, because that's what usually happens on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. They were all hangover already. By the time it's noon, they're asleep, right?
Ireland just takes a whole day off on St. Patrick's Day because everybody else is enough Irish for them all.
Oh, that's a good call. So, okay. So why do we have that little doll figurine?
Why, oh, why? Now, this is a heartwarming tale of preservation and nostalgia as a remarkable Easter egg has defied the odds, remaining unopened for an astonishing 85 years. God, it wouldn't last 85 seconds around here. Sybil Cook was Sybil Cook was just 9 years old when we received the chocolate in 1939. Gifted by her uncle with a solemn warning of impending war and chocolate scarcity, young Sybil held on to the egg, but unfortunately Sybil died in 2021 at the age of 91. But her cherished Easter egg remained. And her family has decided to part ways with the egg and send it to go under the hammer. No, hammers and eggs, they don't go together. An auctioneer with estimations ranging from 300 to 500 pound for an old stinky egg. Yes. It's quite, that's quite a close-up picture on the egg, but it's,
let me see if there's anything else.
It's a lot different to what the eggs you get now, which is like a bit of foil wrap and a bit of color paper on it. Yeah, that is quite an incredible little egg there. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Sorry, everybody. There it is.
That's quite incredible.
Yeah. Here, hold on. I can. Oh, come on, you stupid zoomy zoom. This site won't obey the trackpad. I can't do the zoomy zoom.
No, well, never mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, apparently she kept this on a bookshelf for her entire life. Quite incredible, really. Yeah.
Well, especially incredible because obviously she had no children around to smash it on her. So
she did actually scratch off the paper. You can see it was scratched off because she was checking to make sure it actually was chocolate underneath, and then left it. Savage. Yeah.
We had a donation in from SSW Custom Cycle. A deuce helps you get loose with some juice. I'm trying to make a rhyme out of that there. Did that work? Yeah, it's not bad. I think I stole that from an advertisement from the Toronto area from years ago.
Yeah. Well, you can try. You can try again and edit it in later.
Yeah. In 3, 2, 1. No, okay. Oh yeah. So again, I know this just keeps coming up with AI and stuff. Sorry, but it's kind of the theme here with my choices tonight. But YouTube creators now have to label AI generated content. Thank the gods. The only thing I can say is they better enforce it soon than it shows up as AI in the recommended feed and all, not just after you click it. Because as soon as you click something, YouTube goes,
that's
oh, that's
interesting,
your favorite thing. I'll give you that all the time.
Yeah.
Right? You
Yeah.
know?
You like AI content? Here's some more. I mean,
Exactly.
what level of AI generation do they mean? Because I know I have seen videos from other, people who talk about, how you can literally generate a video through AI. But obviously, there is work to it because you have to do some manual stuff of picking and choosing and doing stuff. But does it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess you're going to tell us. What's it mean?
But yeah, it's when realistic looking videos were made using artificial intelligence. So it doesn't matter if it took you 2 hours of prompting and stuff. It's not yours. They need it to be labeled AI. I agree with this. I agree with this totally.
How are they going to check?
Knowing Google and YouTube both being owned by Alphabet, they probably have agreements in the back end for a content recognition library like they do with the MPAA and the RIAA. It's probably going to be that tight because YouTube is so on top that they have the power to say, work with us because it's going to happen, right?
So they're going to get AI to check to see if it's AI.
Well, it'll be AI it'll be a small AI like YouTube's that checks a database, right? So what's going to probably happen? I'm guessing here now, right? But this is how it works with like music and audio and video and stuff. If you're Columbia Music or Sony Music and your band puts out a CD or a whatever for streaming, all you have to do is send your content into YouTube and say, this is ours, auto match it always, and you can pick block or steal the revenue from it or whatever, right? It's your choice. And YouTube has no problem with this. They have a massive growing database of these things and they catch you right away with it. Right. So I guarantee there's going to be a thing here because YouTube, Google, Alphabet, they got power, man. They're huge. Right.
I wonder if all those AI YouTube bot watchers actually prefer to watch content created by their own kind.
Oh, are the bots watching the AI on purpose to help push the AI so it has more money to help pay the bots to watch the AI? Is that just
yeah?
Oh, it hurts. That fucking hurts. Okay, let's get the hell out of that loop.
Yeah. We can go into
let's slither into this one.
Which one's that? Oh, have I missed one? Have I done it wrong? Okay, never mind. Renowned Indian YouTuber Elish Yadav faces arrest on allegations of involvement in supplying snake venom for recreational use at rave parties.
What?
During a raid on a party attended by Yadav in November, authorities suspected the illicit use of snake venom among revelers. Ugh. The questioning of 5 individuals suspected of involvement in snake smuggling implicated Yadav as the mastermind behind the parties and the distribution of the venom. Yadav maintains his innocence in the face of mounting scrutiny. But during the raid, authorities seized 9 snakes, including cobras, along with 20 milliliters of snake venom. Delicious. After months of investigation, Yadav has now been remanded to judicial custody for 14 days. The controversy surrounding Yadav came to light following a complaint by the animal welfare organization People for Animals, which alleged his involvement in the unlawful filming of videos featuring snakes and snake venom. And this revelation has added fuel to the fire. It intensified public interest in the case as concerns over the use of snake venom as a recreational drug has been documented in a 2022 research paper citing 13 cases in India alone.
What the? I'm sorry. I'm sorry to have to be the one to say this, but have you not heard of marijuana, cocaine, heroin? What the look, look at it. This is not somebody you take to the pub.
I don't think you French kiss it to get the high off it.
Can I tickle your bum?
I'm really not sure how you're supposed to how you apply the snake venom. Do
You lick its tail with your toe in its mouth, and you make it all kinky.
But yeah, no, this is the first time I even heard of this sort of thing.
That's some screwed up stuff, man.
And I hope it's the last. Yeah.
Oh my God.
What's wrong with the mushroom?
I know. So many better ways to go about this. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, we can get through a couple of more. This guy, Bernie Sanders, Vermont senator, is introducing, it hasn't passed or anything, but he's introducing a 4-day work week bill. He's got a couple of neat little things to say. Moving to a 32-hour work week with no loss of pay is not a radical idea, he says. Today, American workers are over 400% more productive than they were in the 40s, and yet millions of Americans are working longer hours for lower wages than they were decades ago. He says this has got to change. Financial gains from the major advancements in artificial intelligence, automation, and new technology must benefit the working class, not just the corporate chief executives and wealthy stockholders on Wall Street. Holy God, Bernie, welcome to my world, motherfucker. Oh, wow. That last paragraph just gets me, because I say this all the time. It's time to reduce the stress level in our country, he says, and allow Americans to enjoy a better quality of life. It's time for a 32-hour work week with no loss in pay. Talk amongst yourselves on that one, fellow babies. But I mean, that's a pill to swallow for the top elite there. You know, you guys being like in the billions of dollars rich is just doing nobody any good, to the point of stupidity. I've said it before. We're coming up on a time soon when Mr. Lawyer gets in his, plush Rolls Royce or whatever and cruises down the road to go to the office and stops to get coffee, and there's nobody there to open the doors because nobody can afford to work at that coffee shop and live close enough to get to work. So yeah, interesting.
Not only that, they're on a half-day week, so
yeah. Oh, they were in the Hamptons, they were summering. No, but you know what I mean, right? So yeah, interesting, right? Interesting. Why do beardy blokes always end up looking like this in their pictures, dude?
Which one? The one on the left or the one on the right?
I think the one with his mouth in the air.
Yeah, so this is a fishy story. A proud angler's boastful Facebook post about landing a massive salmon led to unexpected consequences as Roland Barkevix, 29, found himself facing a hefty fine of nearly £1,000. Barkevix displayed his catch on social media, only to be reported by fellow anglers for unlicensed fishing.
He's the sovereign citizen of anglers.
Police conducted a search of Bartkevic's residence, uncovering evidence of illegal salmon handling. Whatever that's supposed to mean.
Well, you can't hold them up in the air like that.
No, that's illegal. Don't stick your hand up the bum. Including incriminating Facebook images showing him holding a sizable salmon with its mouth agape. The salmon that is, not him. He was found guilty of 2 offences under the Salmon Act. What you don't know? You don't know the Salmon Act? Don't you read that on a daily basis?
I remember I was taught it as a child, but yeah, it slips away, right? You know.
I'm sure the Salmon Act was a stage show, resulting in a fine of £984 imposed by Welsh Pool Magistrates Court. You silly sod! Yeah, he's basically fishing in an area in a river that's the salmon are protected. You're supposed to put them back, and no, he decided to keep it, take it home, chop it up, and eat it. I guess.
That's some funny shit.
Or at least
man.
handle it.
Yeah.
It, Yeah. Dirty bastard.
Oh, that's funny. Well, when he got home with a big fine like that, I know something his wife wasn't handling for a while. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's not me. I can smell on your fingers. That's a different fish.
She went over and kicked the crap out of the girl next door.
Old salmon face.
That's funny. Oh yeah, we don't have the talk over the credits button enacted with this new build of the show I've been working on. So oops. So we'll give our credit shout outs here before we're done.
Come on, you got a quickie story though?
I was just going to look here. I'm going to save this for talking about on the Friday after show, but I'll just give you a teaser here. So these guys are called the Guardians of Humanity, and they're in Canada, and they're building up like a militia, but they say they're not a militia. They carry handcuffs and stuff, but they also carry like first aid supplies and whatnot. And their aim is to be trained and ready for when all hell breaks loose coming up soon.
Oh, you got a date?
I got to check with L. Ron Hubbard on that one, I think.
But he'd be exclusive on this show.
Yeah, we'll try to get you an exclusive on that.
We'll bring it as it happens. It'll probably be this show that causes it.
Yeah, well, yeah. And then, that article I showed you there is kind of close to me in area. So don't show up because I can handle myself too, pricks.
Can I just say something to you, Dick, though? I just noticed we had 99 people watching.
It hit 100. It hit 100. Yeah, it hit 100.
We hit 100.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Hooray!
Yeah, hey, shut up, and then I'll put the fireworks up. Here, boom, boom, boom. Oh, see, there we go. Everybody missed it. Hold on. Fireworks! Woohoo! Thanks,
growing.
Everybody.
It's working. All your help is working. Getting the word out. So thank you very much, everybody.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Chill us out. Share us around on social media. It really, really helps. Speaking of helps,
I know all those people that have come here tonight and first-time viewers, come back because it does get better.
And if you hated it, well, just don't tell anybody. I mean, what are you gonna do, right? But yeah, speaking of helpful, we got to give a shout out to our team here. So CF Beauty, she's the Shills in the live chat there. You all been talking with her and whatnot. She runs the teams around here, and our teams today we got BME, PJ CNET, Shayna Caldwell, the Kraut, and Something Blonde. So thanks everybody, because we can't get through it without the help.
Yeah, and thank you everybody for all your glorious super chats and donations and all those lovely things like the gift memberships, because those sort of things help keep the lights on around here. And let's face it, we need to see Dick in the light because it's dark. He just looks crap. And so thanks for all that. And if you like the video, don't forget to hit the like on the way out. I'm going to do that right now. Boop, there you go. And don't forget to subscribe, because if you're not subscribed, I don't know how the hell they found us, but if you do, subscribe. And don't forget to share us out. So, next week we'll have 200 people watching.
Agreed. Thanks for coming, everybody. See y'all soon. Good night, fellow babies.
Just the way I was sitting. Bye-bye. Stay silly.